Good morning and welcome to GHSA Class A softball. I'm Keith Newbern along with Jeremy Paxton. We're going to be doing the game live this morning here in Columbus. The Lady Dawgs going to be taking on the Bowden Lady Red Devils. Coaches are meeting at home plate. Coach Brunel got his starting lineup out there. I want to go ahead and let you know this broadcast this morning has been brought to you live by Connell Cabinets Millworks, located at 28 East Church Avenue in Lakeland, Georgia. Their website is connellcabinets.com. You can give them a call at 229-482-3037 or stop by in person to see them. Coaches are meeting. I think they'll usually the higher seed is the home team. Go ahead while we're waiting on the starting lineups and waiting on the game to begin and give you the starting lineups for Lanier County. Ansley Brogdon will be leading off and playing second base. L. Watson will be batting second, playing first base. Gracie Brunel will bat third in center field. Aniston Gano will bat fourth and pitch. Jacqueline Kimbeck will play shortstop and bat fifth. Ramsey James will bat sixth and be down at third base. Cassidy Newsom will be today's catcher and bat seventh. Jenna Shaw will be out in right field batting eighth. And Jordan Allen will bat ninth and play left field. For the Bowden Lady Red Devils, they'll have Kay Kaiser as their catcher leading off. Unusual to have a catcher in the leadoff spot. Lakin Maxwell will be their pitcher. Reagan Thompson will bat third and play center field. Sydney Reeves will bat cleanup and play left field. Tristan Gay will be down at first base and bat fifth. Batting sixth will be Anna Messer. Play center field. Sydney Reeves will bat cleanup and play left field. Tristan Gay will be down at first base and bat fifth. Batting sixth will be Anna Messer. Play center field. Sydney Reeves will bat cleanup and play left field. Tristan Gay will be down at first base. Why am I hearing myself 5 seconds later? A little bit of technical issues there.
That's because I got the window open. The other window, it's fine. You can keep going.
Batting seventh in right field will be Gladys Reese. Batting eighth, the designated player, Carly Robinson. Batting ninth will be Rose Langley, playing third base. And at second base will be Madeline Murphy. Umpires are still discussing the rules with the coaches of each team. Looks like the Lady Dawgs will be the home team in today's contest, and the Bowden Lady Red Devils will be the visitors and bat first. We're actually in the stadium up here in Columbus. There are eight fields at this complex. The stadium that we're in, the others are just fields. This is actually the stadium that they played the '96 Olympics in. So some of the best softball players from all over the world played right here where these Lady Dawgs will be playing at this morning. Whole lot of rules and ground rules discussions going on. I've never seen this long of a pre-game meeting at the plate between the umpires and the coaches, but I guess we still have 6 minutes left here. Going to have 3 officials in today's contest. In a normal regular season ball game, you would have only 2 umpires, but you have 3 umpires today. They'll likely be the umpire behind the plate, one down the first base line, one down the third base line. Jeremy, show them while we're waiting. We have a message here from the GHSA that they would like for us to read. The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary, nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 18 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Official GHSA. Once again, we want to remind you that today's contest is being brought to you by Connell Cabinets and Millworks, located in downtown Lakeland, kind of behind the bank there. Philip and Donna Connell was gracious enough to sponsor today's game.
You got to read both of them. Don't forget the second paragraph.
Our GHSA is also saying that they would like for us to thank their corporate sponsors that partners with them for their valuable support of high school athletics and activities, which would be the Georgia Farm Bureau, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, U.S. Army, Gatorade, Wilson, the Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, Easy Go, Sports Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, National Federation of High School Networks, and Regions Bank and Georgia Public Broadcasting. Aniston Gano is out in the pitching circle. She's warming up. We are preparing to warm up as her defense has taken the field and getting ready to get this game underway. Cassidy Newsom's throw down to second base, and we're set to go. Kay Kaiser, the catcher for Bowden, is going to step into the batter's box.
Sure glad you know those numbers, because I don't. That's one reason we were late, because you was writing all the names down and everything.
Yeah, I like to keep a book, and that way we can know what's going on and know how the girls do throughout the ball game.
I see a few clouds over there, but it looks like the sun is breaking through a little bit.
Yeah, I think folks are saying we good till later on this afternoon.
We are sitting not underneath, well, almost underneath the cover. We're like at the front edge of it, so if it starts raining, we'll have to quickly move everything backwards to the wall back there. We should be all right, though.
Like the umpires didn't realize Gano would only take one warm-up pitch. They're going to wait these extra 3 minutes, or maybe they're just waiting on another umpire to get ready to go here. All right, here we go. Gano in the rubber, on the pitching rubber, and ready to go. Her first pitch call, strike one right down the middle. Very quick strike there on Kaiser. Gano's set to go again. Second pitch is a little bit high. Gonna bring the count to 1-1. One pitch on the way. Down low in the dirt. 2-1. Coach Brunell has some questions here. Maybe the umpire has some questions. Maybe something Gano's doing out there in the pitching circle. Not quite sure what that was all about. Well, here we go again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball popped foul over towards the right and out of play.
Somebody caught that. Not sure who that is.
Jason Shaw with a nice play up there in the stands. Bring our count to 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Ground ball back to Gano. Easy toss to first for the first out of the ball game. Very important out there. You always want to get that first out. Not getting that first base runner gets on. It's usually difficult to keep them from scoring. Next up for Bowden is going to be their pitcher, Lakin Maxwell, number 15. First pitch to her is foul straight back off the screen.
I'm sure glad that net's there. We are like right in front of the net.
We were right behind home plate. Just to the first base side.
I was checking earlier to make sure the net wasn't going to come in with the ball and hit the laptop right here. Yep. Hopefully that won't happen.
We probably got the best 2 seats in the house, I would have to say. As long as it don't rain.
That's right.
0-1 pitch, a little high and outside. 1-1. Looks like Bowden's aggressive here early. Swinging the bat. 1-1 pitch, foul straight back, took the umpire's mask off. No, that was the catcher's mask, I'm sorry. It foul straight back off of there's a plexiglass screen behind the camera well. It hit that plexiglass, was that loud racket you heard. It's a 1-2 pitch on the way. Ball up and away. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top half of the first inning. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Lady Dawgs tossing it around the diamond, get it back to Gano. Next up for Bowden is going to be number 8, center fielder Reagan Thompson. First pitch, her call, strike 1. Thompson, the first left-handed batter in the ball game today. So far, these batters for Bowden haven't been very big.
I noticed that.
Just outside on the 0-1 pitch. Going to even the count at 1-1. One count, swung and foul back off the screen. 1-2. Newsom gave chase, but the ball hit off of the netting back behind home plate. No chance for a play. Lady Dawgs playing straight away in the outfield. 1-2 pitch, fouled again back off the screen. Looking up at those foul balls, my headset wanting to fall off.
You need to tighten it down a little bit more then.
Tighten it down some. Gano set for another 1-2 delivery. Here it is. Oh, had to have been low. Gano was already running off. Really thought she should have got that call. It'll be 2-2. Had to have barely missed. Umpire kind of blocked my view from that one, but that pitch looked good. The ball popped foul down the third base line. James give chase, no play. Going to bounce up against the screen over at the third base dugout in front of the Bowden bench. Another 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Down to Watson at first. She's going to step on the bag for the third out. Top half of the first inning is going to go uneventful. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Due up for the Lady Dawgs in the bottom half of the first is going to be Ansley Brogdon, Hill Watson, and Gracie Brunel. Don't know how many folks listening home's ever been to this complex, but if you look out towards left field, it looks like I-75 with the traffic that comes behind that outfield fence out there and left. Much different than what the batters are probably used to seeing. We got that little street that's behind our ball field there, V.L. Moore Field in Lakeland, but not nearly as much traffic is coming by that road. So just kind of throughout the day, kind of see how, or throughout this game, see how that may affect the batter's eye. Hopefully it won't affect them too much. Just kind of recap, bringing the Lady Dawgs to this point. They swept both their first round and second round series. Went up to Commerce last week. Defeated the Lady Tigers 5-1 in game 1 and 10-8 in game 2 to bring them up to Columbus in the Elite 8.
So we've got our first base and third base coach. Who's out there and who's over there?
Okay, third base is going to be head coach Rob Brunel. Down at first is going to be Coach Claire Nash. In the dugout is Coach Sarah Sumner. Ainsley Brogdon is going to step in the batter's box and get the bottom half of the first inning underway for Lanier County. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one.
That ball was actually too high.
The ball was high, but Brogdon offered at it. This Bowden pitcher looks to have pretty good velocity. The change up, hit ground ball down to third, fielded by the third baseman over to first for out number one. That pitch looked to be a little bit off speed. L. Watson's going to step in the batter's box. Bowden's pitcher gets her signs from her coach. First pitch to Watson, call strike on the outside corner. But that pitcher looks down at her wristband. She looks over her coach, looks at her wristbands. So she's getting the signals from the dugout, looks like. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike two. May have been a rise ball. Gracie Brunel waiting on deck. 0-2 pitch to Watson. Ball high. Way up and away. Bring the count to 1-2 on Watson. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down to third again. Picked up, thrown over to first by the third baseman for the second out. That third baseman over there is very, very tall. Probably the tallest third baseman I have saw.
Looks like he's almost as tall as the coach over there.
She's probably she looks like she may be an inch or two taller than Coach Brunel. Gracie Brunel's going to step in the batter's box. Two down. First pitch swung on and missed. Appeared to be another rise ball. This Bowden pitcher is small in stature, but she has pretty good velocity. You wouldn't think that coming out of as small as she is. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One count, way outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung on a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You look up there at that scoreboard, you see 2, 2, and 2, 3 in a row.
Yeah, and their number's 22.
Me and Ryan, when we were doing baseball in the spring, we saw
ball 3 in the dirt.
We saw 2, 2, and 2 a lot on that scoreboard out there.
Full count. Foul ball, swings straight back to the screen. So we'll do it all over. Swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for the bottom half of the first. I want to remind everyone that today's game is being brought to you by Connell Cabinets and Millworks, located at 28 East Avenue in Lakeland. They have a portfolio available online. Their website for their previous work is connellcabinets.com, or you can give them a call at 229-482-3037 or stop by East Church Street in Lakeland and talk to them in person.
And I was on that website yesterday looking at some of those pictures in their portfolio, and they've got all kinds of like cabinets for everything just about in there.
But if you name it, Philip will build it.
Yeah.
Want to give don't know that we'll be able to do this all through the game, but want to give a shout out to Miss Ashley Young's class listening in to us today. Back at the middle school. Glad we were able to do this so everybody back at school can hear it. keep up with what's going on with the Lady Dawgs. First pitch from Gano, call, strike one. Leading off for Bowden in this inning is going to be Sydney Reeves. Ball popped up out to Jacqueline Kimbeck at short. She makes the catch for out number one.
I'm not sure how well they can hear all this background noise, but I can hear it pretty well.
First pitch to Tristan Gay is going to be a call strike.
Even with my headphones on, I can hear it, so I don't know.
That's right. A lot of cheering goes on in softball. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a foul back off the screen. 0-2. Still haven't saw a hit in this ball game from either ball club. Of course, we're early. We're in the top half of the second inning. Gano's 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up over near first. Dale Watson giving it a look. She's going to make the catch right in front of the dugout for out number two. Quickly 2 away here in the top half of the second inning. Now the shortstop's up to bat for Bowden, number 22. First pitch swung on and missed. Aniston got her chase a ball there in the dirt. Oh, 1 pitch, high and away, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, a little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
They don't have a strike on that board out there. Oh, there it goes.
The board was a little bit behind with strikes and outs. They're going to get caught up. 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
There's that 2-2-2 again.
Yep, 2-2-2, and the batter's 22. That's the second time in this inning that's happened. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll end the top half of the second. I'll get these innings and half innings and all straightened a little bit. Due up for Lady Dawgs in the bottom of the second. It's going to be Aniston Gano, Jacqueline Kimbeck, and Ramsey James.
Is that music coming from the other field over there on the other side?
Could be, or maybe coming from the Bowden dugout over near the.
That's really loud for. It's got some good bass in it too.
Bowden throws the ball down to second. We're ready to get the bottom half of the second inning underway. Gano making her way to the plate.
He's brushing off the home plate there, all the dirt that's on it.
Yeah, the umpire cleaning off the plate so he can get a better view, hopefully, of these balls and strikes. He seems to be doing a pretty good job at this point. A good ball and strike umpire. Gano digs in. Pitcher's getting her sign again. Here's the pitch. Call, strike 1. Well, she took a little something off of that one, too. Wasn't something Gano was ready to offer at. Gano punches one out in the left field. Left fielder camps out under it and picks it up. Route number 1. kind of went with the pitch there. Inside, kind of an inside-out swing, and kind of lofted it out there in the left, and the left fielder made a nice catch on it. Jacqueline Kimbeck steps into the box. First pitch to her, she swings through a fastball. 0-1. Getting some wind coming through here now.
Just a little bit. I think I may be the only one wearing shorts.
Yeah, you might be.
It ain't bothering me, though. I'm not cold.
Oh, swung on a miss. Like a rise ball. 0-2. I think everybody's kind of got to get the nerves worked out a little bit here in this first ball game. Ball outside. Jim Becker waiting the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Bowden throws the ball backwards around the diamond on the strikeout. Almost hit Kimbeck as she was going back to first base. Ramsey James is going to step in. Try to get something going here with 2 outs. First pitch to James. Swung through. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. I don't know if we're not picking that ball up out of her hand. It's not like she's throwing extremely hard. We get her timed up here. She's not throwing very much. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. I think we've seen several pitchers around our region that throws with more velocity. Strike 3, swing and a miss. That's going to end the bottom half of the second. No score, no hits for either team in the contest.
Is it now top of the third?
Going to the top half of the third inning. I'll remind you again that game's been brought to you by Connell Cabinets Millworks on East Church Street in Lakeland. Philip and Donna Connell, gracious to sponsor today's broadcasts. They'll be sponsoring every game that we have up here in Columbus. We're going to be able, hopefully be able to carry them all. I'll let you know if Lady Dawgs win this game. They would play tonight, I believe, at 7 p.m., weather permitting. We hoping not, but should they lose today's contest, they would play again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Gladys Reese, the right fielder, going to step in for Bowden. First pitch to her's a little low. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, 1 pitch flied out into center field. Gracie Brunel under it. She makes the catch. 1 away. Got to bat number 8. Designated player Carly Robinson. Swung on and missed. I think I have that wrong. This is going to be the third baseman, Rose Langley. Two balls, 1 strike to Langley. Swung on a miss, 2-2. I got to get baseball and softball straight. Softball, the flex player bats, I believe, and the DP plays. We got a full count now, ball low. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 strikeouts now in the game for Gano. 2 outs here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Madeline Murphy, the second baseman, steps in. Ground ball out to Ansley Brogdon at second. She fields it over to L. Watson at first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Going to send us to the bottom half of the 3rd with no score, and yet no hits in the contest. Due up for the Lady Dogs in the bottom of the 3rd going to be the catcher Cassidy Newsom, right fielder Jenna Shaw, left fielder Jordan Allen. This is any indication of these first 2.5 innings is going to be a low-scoring contest, much unlike the last game up in Commerce where it was 18 total runs scored in the ball game. That ain't thunder, is it, Jeremy?
Nah, I don't know what that was. I think that was wind blown into your microphone.
Give out got Coach Kurt Williams back at home. Give me a little beef, calling me some names. Well, that's all right. I'm a dog fan. I'll take that Scott Howard remark. That's fine. I'd rather had Larry Munson coach, but Scott Howard will work. As long as you didn't call me Eric Zire. No, Eric's okay. But always good having fun. Just don't call me Opie. Maybe Opie's listening in and heard that. Newsom steps up to the plate. Gonna lead off this bottom half of the 3rd. First pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, a little bit inside, but he gonna call the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball looked to be low and in. One and 1. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitcher looks over and gets her sign. I'm trying to watch and see if the catcher looks over also. I guess she's got to, or she'd get crossed up on some of these pitches. 1-2 pitch on the way. We'll change up way outside. Coach Cassidy Newsom had a big game 1 up in Commerce last week. 2 long home runs. She's waiting on a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike number 3. It's 3 consecutive strikeouts for the Lady Dogs. Got to find some contact here. Jenna Shaw walking up to the plate. Her first at bat of the day. Jenna's going to get way up in the front of the box. Kind of a different approach than what I've been seeing. First pitch to her, ball outside. One 0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1. Jordan Allen waiting on deck. Pitcher not liking the sign. Coach give her that time. Ball outside. 2 balls on the strike. 1 away. Still looking for our first base runner. Call strike inside. Like he may like that inside corner more so than the outside corner. Got a 2-2 count. Change up, swung and missed. Strike number 3. 4 consecutive strikeouts. Lady Dawgs needing to find some contact. So this Bowden pitcher doesn't look to be real dominant. Just we're having a hard time picking the ball up, I think, out of her hand. Allen steps in. First pitch, hers. Ball in the dirt, bounced up there. 1-0. Allen wearing lucky number 13. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Allen almost come out of her shoes trying to hit that one. And she had a healthy cut. Come up empty. 1-1. Swung on and missed again. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Just tuning in, still no score. Neither team has a hit yet. Ball outside. 2-2. Two pitch. Foul straight back again off that plexiglass. That'll scare you if you hadn't already heard it one time, won't it, Jeremy?
Yeah, I think so. I think it just did a second time, even though I heard it the first time already.
We'll get another 2-2 pitch. Swung on, foul back into the screen. Allen's timed it up. She's fouling them straight back. She'd square one up here, maybe get a base hit out there somewhere. Jordan back in the back of the box. 2-2, change up, low and away. Full count. Something got to happen here on this pitch. Full count, 2 outs. Ball high. Allen's going to be first base runner of the ball game. She draws a walk. Going to bring up Ansley Brogdon. Senior second baseman. 4-year starter down there at second base. Hoping to end her high school career with a very good state playoff run. Ground ball down towards first, picked up. Step on the bag for out number 3. So that'll end the bottom half of the 3rd inning with no score. Jordan Allen's going to be left stranded on base.
If you look over to your right, standing right over there, I see Philip Connell. You know, he texted you earlier.
Did he? I didn't see his text.
And when we were at McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, back earlier this morning.
Asked you where the address was.
Yeah, he got the address. I want to thank Philip again and Connell Cabinets and Millworks for sponsoring today's games. We're set to start the top half of the 4th inning. Going to be the leadoff batter, the catcher, number 12, Kay Kaiser, for the Bowden Lady Red Devils. Each team still hunting that first hit. First pitch from Gano. Ball away. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a line drive out in left center field. Gracie Brunell is going to play it off the fence. Throws it into second, holds her to a long single. Be the first hit of the ball game. She squared that one up. Hit it out into just to the right of Gracie Brunell into the left center gap. Gracie got over and played it as a one hop off the fence. She played it quickly, got it back in. We're going to get a courtesy runner now for the catcher. Going to be number 4. First solid contact we've had this morning. Cool, brisk morning up here in Columbus, Georgia.
You know, we talked earlier that I'm from, lived up north in Illinois.
That's right.
Where it's really cold, so this really isn't that bad.
Not that bad.
Not to me.
It gets in the 50s in South Georgia, and we got to find a jacket. Sometimes the 60s.
Well, I'm wearing my hoodie. I just have shorts on, that's all.
First pitch from Gano popped in the air. She makes the catch. Throw over to first. Double play. Awesome play by Gano.
You see that batter just stopped right about halfway up to the first plate when they knew that they were going to catch it and throw it over there.
Yep.
Didn't even keep running.
So Bowden tried to bunt that runner over in the scoring position, and it backfired. She got the ball up in the air. Gano run over, made the catch. Fired it over to Watson at first for a double play. Two away here. First pitch to Reagan Thompson's going to be a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Foul straight back. 0-2. So very quickly, it looked like could be some trouble turned into maybe a quick inning here. Bowden tried to play some small ball, and it just didn't work out. Ball in the dirt, gets by Newsom. Back to the screen, nothing hurt, nobody on. 1-1. So they may have tipped their hand a little bit here. They are willing to play some small ball to try to get anything going here offensively. Smart coaching. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch, grounded out to Brogdon. Off her leg, she's not going to be able to make a play. Slightly over to her right. She raced over towards the middle, bounced the ball, took a little bit of a hop, come up. She couldn't field it. Did E4. Ball 1 to Reeves. Left fielder now batting for Bowden. Left-handed batter. Ball high, back to the screen, off the screen.
Runner's going to go down about a foot taller. It'd have been right here at the laptop.
Yeah, runner's going to advance down to second on the pass ball.
That's why I moved the table back about a foot from the net here so that when it come this direction, it wouldn't come into the laptop right here.
Bowden with the first runner in scoring position in the ball game. Two balls, no strikes. Swung on, fouled off the screen over to the left. Ramsey James going to come in and pick it up, throw it back out to Gano. Two-one pitch. Ball high. A little bit up and away. 3-1. Line drive to center. Brunell over, makes a great running catch to end the inning. That ball gets down and Bowden would have been on the board, but Brunell made a nice running catch on a hard line drive that was tailing away from her. Good play out there. We're going to go to the bottom half of the fourth. We have L. Watson, Gracie Brunell, and Aniston Gano up for Lanier County.
There goes the coach heading over to third base.
Coach Brunell making his way around there.
Wasn't he wearing a coat or something earlier? He's just a T-shirt now.
I don't know.
I thought he was wearing a coat earlier.
Well, I've done a little bit of coaching in my time, and when you get in the heat of the battle like this and the adrenaline gets to flowing, you don't need a coat no more. Harold Watson waiting to lead off this bottom of the fourth. Her dad Will over there giving her some final instructions as she waits on deck.
Is she left-handed?
No, Elle's right-handed. I think we have Gano and Jordan Allen, two left-handed batters we have in our lineup. I don't think I'm missing anybody else. Not in the starting lineup. Bowden broke the ice, got the first hit of the ball game in the top of the fourth. Let's see what Lanier County can do here in the bottom half. Watson digs in. First pitch to her is high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch, call, strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Gracie Brunell making her way up to the plate. One down. Brunell at the bat. Gano on deck. First pitch to Brunell. Call, strike. Pitcher back out there on that outside corner. Hits her spots real well. 0-1 ground ball right back to the pitcher. She makes the play. 2 away. Gano walking up to the plate. Of course, Gano done something that you don't see very often in that last game against Commerce. She hit 3 home runs in a single ball game. Very often you see anybody do that at any level. First pitch turns low and in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Gano's hit by the pitch. She's not very happy about it, but she's going to trot down the first. Probably going to get a courtesy runner. Sounds like Daisy Jones is going to come in as a courtesy runner. Jacqueline Kimbeck waiting to hit. Jones is the runner down at first. Kimbeck steps in the box. See if Jones might be running here. First pitch to Kimbeck's, ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. Coach Brunell giving sign. 1-0 to Kimbeck, swung on a miss. 1-1. Jones not getting a very big lead over there. Thought with her speed she may be running here with 2 outs. Kimbeck digs back in, hitting on a 1-1 pitch. There's Joe Jones. She got a late jump, and she's out. Just that she really wasn't getting very big of a lead down there, and kind of showed there on that throwdown. She was thrown out by several steps, so that's going to end the bottom half of the fourth inning. Go to the top of the fifth, still no score. Due up for Bowden is going to be number 5 hitter, first baseman Tristan Gay, shortstop Anna Messer, and the right fielder Gladys Reese. Gay popped up to the first baseman her first at bat. Messer struck out. Reese flied out to center. Newsom throws the ball down to second, and we'll get this top half of the fifth underway.
The wind has picked up a little bit again.
Wind has picked up.
You know, I asked you earlier if they had covers for the field, like if it started raining. If you look way down there on the right side there against the fence, it looks like that's what that is.
Yeah, they got a tarp down there. First pitch from Gano. Swung on and flied out into center field. Brunel runs in, makes the catch, one away. One pitch, one out here in the top half of the fifth. Scoreboard operator's a little behind on updating the innings. First pitch to the Bowden shortstop. Fouled off over to the right. Catch made by a Bowden fan over there. Skip Carey, former Atlanta Braves announcers, would have said that ball was caught by a guy from down in Valdosta. I don't know how he knew all those folks, but he did. Got an 0-1 count. Ball up and away. One count from Gano. Swung on and miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, Messer struck out her first time up. Swung on, ground ball in the hole at short. Kimbeck makes a play. She fielded the ball, but didn't know how to play. Then she throwed it to first and throwed it by Watson, and the runner's going to advance down to second. So we're going to have a hit and an error on the throw. Not sure why she threw that ball. She made an outstanding play. Dove in the hole, fielded the ball on her knees, and come up firing. I guess she couldn't see the ball. The play was behind her. She come up firing and throwed it by Watson. Umpire's trying to get a line. One out, runner down at second. Pitch from Gano, swung on and missed. Ground ball hit the batter in play. He come call it foul, said he hit her in the box. Looked to me like she hit her out of the box, but they don't let me umpire. No balls, 2 strikes. I thought if you were in front of the plate, you were out of the box if he was running. Ball up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Down low, runner's going to third. Throw down, not in time. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Got a runner down at third. Gano needs a strikeout here, or needs the ball kept on the infield. Keep that run from scoring. Got the corners in. Foul ball straight back. We'll have another 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch. Almost reached fly out to center last time. We wouldn't want her to do that this time. That'd be a sacrifice fly. Ball high. We'll have a full count. Big third baseman Langley on deck. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 call right down the middle for out number 2. It's 2 away. Hopefully we can get Langley, the big third baseman, out here.
The umpire right here gets into his strikes. Did you see his motion and all that?
A lot of them do on that call, third strike. Swung on and missed. Popped out of Newsom's glove, but she's going to get not far enough away for that runner to advance. No balls, 1 strike. A lot of them get excited on that third strike. They 0-1 pitch, a little high. Kind of hard to throw a high pitch to this girl. She's got to be pushing 6'1", 6'2". Got a ball on the field. Probably fouled over from the Telfair Tryon game. It's being played right next door to us over here to our right.
It looks like there's only about 10 foot between this fence and that fence.
Yeah, there's not much. There's a pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner down at third. We're hoping she stays there. 1-2. Ball a little high. 2-2. Might gain her throw to change up. Got 8 and 9 batters up, so don't want to give up a ball down in the dirt. 3-2. Don't want to give up a hit to one of those folks down there, but they're in the lineup. They swing a bat. They can put the ball in play and make something happen. We have a 3-2, 2-out pitch. Swung on and missed out of end to inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Make that the 5th inning with no score.
That was a close one with that runner on third.
It was, but Gano worked around it. Lady Dawgs still hunting their first hit of the ball game. Bowden now has 2 hits. Got a pretty good pitcher's duel going on here.
What are they doing over there?
Bowden sends out all their reserves to throw between innings. All their reserves throw between innings. Got another text. Got everybody at Lanier County Primary listening in to the ball game. I want to give all those kids a shout out. Glad they're listening in.
Everybody?
Everybody at Lanier County Primary.
How many is in that building?
How many people at Lanier County Primary, Miss Tammy? Send me a text and tell me how many is listening. We got pre-K through the 2nd grade at Lanier County Primary, and every classroom is listening, according to Miss Tammy Fender. Of course, all of them pulling for the Lady Dawgs. She says 470 students, 62 staff members. So we got 532 people at Lanier County Primary listening to the Lanier County Network. Glad we'll be able to do that today. Mr. Amanda Westlake says they're listening at Attorney J.J. Strickland's office. I'm going to give all those folks a shout out up there. Miss Carrie Corson says she's listening, says go Dogs. I'm sure her classroom's listening. She says she's listening. First pitch to Kimbeck. It's going to be a ball outside. One ball, no strikes. Say Lady Dawgs still hunting their first hit of the ball game. Foul straight back again off that plexiglass. Jeremy's going to jump out of this place if that keeps happening. It's a pretty tall place here, but he's getting on up there every time it hits. A little higher each time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Came back with a great cut there. She just missed that pitch. Swung and missed, 1-2.
just to be fair, that plexiglass is only about 10 foot to my left.
It is. It ain't very far away. It is a loud racket when it hits. Kimbeck fouls it back off the screen. Keeps the count at 1 and 2. Of course, Kimbeck hit it. A couple of home runs in the, I think that was the final home game of the season against Clinch County Lady Panthers. Helped win that ball game. I think it was 8 or 10 to nothing. So she's got the power to hit one out of here. 1-2 pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 down. Gonna bring Ramsey James to the plate. So Ramsey hit 2 home runs in the first round series. 1 in each game of the 2-game series. First pitch, she kind of hit it off the end of the bat, popped it up right to the pitcher for out number 2. 2 away. Cassidy Newsom up to the plate. A lot of power up and down this Lanier County lineup, but we're just unable to make contact. We'd take anything right now. Base hits. Ball outside. One-0 pitch, low and inside. Got a whole bunch of folks checking in with us. We'll get you to try to get you in between innings. 2 balls, no strikes to Newsom. Ball 3 outside, 3-0. Lady Dawgs with 2 base runners at this point. 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. Looking to get on any way you can. Call strike 1. That ball looked a little high, but 3-0. Sometimes they'll give a pitcher a benefit of the doubt. 3 balls, 1 strike to Newsom. Jenna Shaw waiting on deck. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll end the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning, still no score. Once again, we want to thank Mr. Finley Connell and Connell Cabinets and Millworks at 28 East Church Avenue in Lakeland. Appreciate their sponsoring today's contest. He's always willing to step up and help with the school. We'll try to see if we can look at a few of these texts from different folks. We got Coach Vincent down at the elementary school. I think that's where he said he was at. Checking in with us. We'll give a shout out there to Coach Vincent. We got Coach Zares Kimbrough and Coach Andretti Lloyd listening in the ISS room. Give those guys a shout out. Got the middle school offices listening. Glad they're tuning in. We're glad we're able to do this for everybody. Like I say, we want to thank Mr. Connell and his cabinet business for sponsoring us today, allowing us to be able to come up and do this. Got Miss Ebony Bradfield. You're very welcome. Like I say, we're more than happy to keep everybody updated at home. Hope I didn't miss anybody. We're about ready here for the top half of the 6th inning. Still no score here at Columbus, Georgia, at the South Commons Softball Complex. First pitch from Gano, right down the middle, call strike 1. Second baseman Murphy up to bat for Bowden Lady Red Devils. Swung on a miss, strike 2.
Are we in the top of the 5th or the 6th? That out there shows the 5th.
That's wrong because I'm keeping a book, and we're in the top half of the 6th inning. That scoreboard's been behind. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Out number 1 here in the 6th. Lady Dawgs toss it around the diamond. Gonna bring up the leadoff batter. It's going to be Miss Kay Kaiser, who singled on a hard line drive. And then her courtesy runner was doubled off first immediately after. She swings, takes a healthy cut, and misses that first pitch. 0-1. Yeah, Jeremy, that's why I like to keep a book, because that scoreboard, a lot of times, you know, they'll get folks up there that get curious watching the ball game and they forget what's going on. So if I keep the book, I kind of keep up with what's going on.
Or it could be like the scoreboard we have at the ball field for baseball in Lakeland.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan last spring when we were doing baseball.
Another fly ball out into center field. Brunel camps out under it. She makes the catch. Out number 2.
Ryan kept messing up the scoreboard.
Uh-oh.
And it would stop. Sometimes he'd push the button and it wouldn't do nothing. Stuff like that. So
yeah.
I'll blame it on Ryan anyway.
Blame it on Ryan. He ain't
right.
even here to defend himself. Of course, Ryan Tootin. He does the football broadcast. I kind of talk every once in a while in between keeping stats, and Ryan does a great job of keeping everybody up to date on what's going on during football games. And he couldn't come up with us this week, but
Ivy said she didn't have your number, but she said to tell you that Lakeland Drugs listen.
all right. Miss Ivy at Lakeland Drug says they're listening in. Glad to have them listening. Scoreboard has completely went off, and now it's come back on. It's flashing. Got a pop up over in foul territory. Ramsey James giving chase. She makes the catch right in front of the Bowden dugout for out number 3. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Like for the Lady Dawgs, we're going to have Jenna Shaw, Jordan Allen, and Ansley Brogdon due up. My wife's waiting for her shout out, so I'm going to have to give a shout out to my wife, Nancy. Thank her for letting me come up here and do this for everybody. Taking care of everything back with all the kids, with all the things they have going on in the afternoons. Miss Carrie Shankle's class is listening in. Give them a shout out. Glad to hear they're listening. Got Miss Lottie Squires at South Georgia Pediatric. They're listening down in Valdosta. Glad they're tuning in. Well, there was one more. Lee and Associates over in Valdosta, Mr. Clint Browning. They're listening in. A lot of folks listening to today's contest. Glad to have everybody out there. Once again, we're proud to be able to do it. It's a very big thing for Lanier County. We're proud of these Lady Dawgs. Proud of what they've accomplished this year and hope they can keep moving on. First pitch to Jenna Shaw, call strike on the outside corner. Oh, 1 pitch, she bunted through it. Be 0-2. Back in the summer, Coach Brunel and Mr. Watson and all, they carried some of these girls down to McIntosh County and played in the 17U state championship, which they won. And Jenna Shaw put on a hitting clinic down there. I'm telling you, she hit the ball down there. She hit just about every at bat. She was steadily hitting the ball. She done an outstanding job swinging the bat. Big offensive help for winning that state championship in GRPA 17U. She's now looking at a 2-2 count. Trey Faircloth and Faircloth and Son Electric listening down in Valdosta. Ball 3, full count to Shaw. Jordan Allen waiting on deck. Ball high. Shaw, after being down 0-2, takes 4 straight balls, and she'll take a walk down the first, bring Jordan Allen up. You know, I said Allen was a left-handed hitter, but Allen is a left-handed fielder, but a right-handed hitter.
Well, that's interesting.
Yes,
so she can do it either way.
I said that earlier. We was asking about left-handed batters. She is a left-handed fielder and thrower, but a right-handed batter. Like we're gonna get a pinch runner for Shaw down at first here late in the ball game. No score. Coach Brunell looking to get some speed on the bases. He's trying to decide who's going to come in. Looks like it's going to be number 17, Lindsey Newsom. So Lindsey Newsom, pinch runner at first. No outs. Jordan Allen up to bat. See if Jordan may sacrifice here. Top of the lineup, coming up. Ainsley Brogdon on deck. Of course, A.O. Watson behind Grace Gibb. Allen bunts, got it out in front of the plate. It's going to bounce. I think she's going to beat it out. No play. We got a runners at first and second. Allen popped a little bunt straight out in front of the plate. Nobody could catch it.
Did you see that thing bounce right in the middle of about 4 of them?
It bounced right in the middle. They had everybody charging, the first baseman, the pitcher, the catcher, and the third baseman, and nobody picked it up. Allen safe at first. Lindsey Newsom safe down at second, having some trouble now with her helmet, getting that squared away. So the Lady Dawgs has got first and second, nobody out. Top of the order up with Ainsley Brogdon. L. Watson on deck. That will be the Lady Dawgs' first hit of the ball game on a bunt single from Jordan Allen. Got a foul straight back. I was looking down on the scorebook. Was Brogdon squaring around the bunt on that one?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I was looking down, didn't see, but got a 0-1 pitch. Still got runners at first and second.
I hear Will over there yelling.
Will is, I'm going to tell you something about Will. Will has coached most of these girls since they was in diapers, just about, through the rec program. Yep, Brogdon gets the bunt down. She gets it by the pitcher. We're going to score a run. Newsom's coming to the plate. Allen's going to third. What a bunt by Brogdon. She bunted the ball. It got by the pitcher and rolled out towards second base. Of course, the second baseman is going over to cover first. So we have a bunt single. Runners on the corners, 1-0 Lanier County. Coach Brunell has pulled small ball out of his bag of tricks. And to this point, it's working. Back-to-back bunt singles. I'm telling you, she couldn't have rolled that ball out there any better and got it by that pitcher the way she did. She couldn't have rolled it and done it any better.
Yeah, it just went right out there.
The pitcher was charging in, and she bunted it right towards the second baseman, and the pitcher had no play. There was nobody at second to get it, so Newsom raced around all the way from second and scored for the first run of the ball game. So we got 1-0. Brogdon on first, Allen on third. Gracie Brunell up. No, A.L. Watson up the bat. Gracie Brunell on deck. 1-0 Lady Dawgs. Corners in. Infield in for Bowden. Watson pops up a bunt. Catcher dives. She can't come up with it. Gonna be a scary, I'd say a scary strike. She popped up the bunt. Foul in foul territory up towards first. The catcher made a great effort, dove for the ball, but it popped out of her glove when she landed. So we got no balls, 1 strike. Still runners on the corners. With the infield in here, I don't know that I wouldn't I don't know that I wouldn't try to steal here with Brogdon with the
They
speed
went to
she has.
scoreboard again.
There goes Brogdon. Yes, she took off. She did just what I was saying. She stole second. So we got second and third. Still nobody out. 2 strikes on Watson. Bowden still with the infield in. Foul straight back by Watson. You can feel the tension here. You couldn't cut the tension with a knife here, Jeremy. I mean, both of these teams want to win this ball game. The Bowden players are all up on the fence. The Lady Dawgs are all up on the fence. Those that aren't playing with white, nice-looking hoodies on down there. 0-2 to Watson. Ball high and away. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second, third. Nobody out. 1-0 Lady Dawgs. Bowden's got their infield in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul back again. What a battle here between this pitcher and L. Watson. Coach Brunell went to the small ball, made some things happen. Just taking a lead here late in this ball game, trying to add on. Pitch to Watson. Swung on and missed. Got her with the changeup. 1 away. Gracie Brunell's going to step in the box. Bowden's going to keep that infield in. Scoreboard went off again.
It's been doing that.
It is flashing on and off. Bowden's going to keep their infield in. Allen down at third. Brogdon out at second. 1 down. Pitch to Brunell. Low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, they don't want to put Brunell on here. Load the bases. Gano comes up. Of course, we'd love to see that happen. Pitch to Brunell. Ball inside. No, he called the same spot, and he called it a strike. I was a little quick there. Same spot. The pitch was in the same spot. And 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second, third, 1 away. Brunell trying to put the bat on the ball and get that second run in. Get a little insurance. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. High pitch. Swung right through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Catcher's going to make the play. 2 away. So we got 2 down. Still Brogdon out at second. Allen down at third. Aniston Gano, they're going to intentionally walk her. Didn't expect to see them let her hit. We didn't expect that last week, and she did hit and hit the grand slam. Or hit the 3rd home run and drove in the winning runs, not a grand slam. Got a little carried away with that. But the base is loaded now for Jacqueline Kimbeck. Daisy Jones going to come in and run for Gano. No, it's going to be Kaylee Kofer this time. I thought he might use somebody different. Daisy's been doing a good job running all year, but Daisy's going to have to run. They won't let you change courtesy runners. Now, he could use a pinch runner. But then he can re-enter Gano, but I don't know. They don't like he want to do that. Daisy Jones is going to run. Daisy didn't get a very good jump and got thrown out on the steal, and I think he was wanting to maybe use somebody else in this situation, but they'll only allow you to use 1 courtesy runner. If you change courtesies or change runners, it has to be a pinch runner. The coach is still questioning it, so he's got the third base umpire involved. To run a pinch runner. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Jacqueline Kimbeck up to bat. Bowden's going to keep their corners even with the bags. Middle infielders are going to back up. Got all 3 umpires now getting in on the discussion on whether or not we can use the courtesy runner, but change courtesy runners. I guess we're going to stick with Daisy. Daisy's got a lot of speed. She's done a good job running the bases all year long. So Daisy Jones at first. Angela Brogdon at second. Jordan Allen at third. Kim Beck digs in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit through the hole at second. No play. We got one run in. Here comes Brogdon to the plate. She's thrown out at the plate. But we're going to have we got 2-0. Gonna be 2-0. So we had a ground ball hit out to second. The second baseman dove and made a play. Throwed the ball to second, not in time as Daisy Jones got there. Allen scored. Brogdon tried to score from second on the play and was thrown out at the plate. So we're going to go to the top of the seventh. 2 for Lanier County, 0 for Bowden. Lady Dawgs 3 outs away from clinching their first victory here in this Elite Eight. 2 outs away from winning the first ball game here in the Elite Eight. Due up for Bowden is going to be their 3, 4, and 5 hole hitters, so you're going to have to face some of their best hitters to do it. But we're 2 outs away from winning this ball game. Reagan Thompson is up to bat. She grounded out to the first baseman the first time. Grounded out to first, unassisted on her first at bat. Reached on a error by the second baseman in her second at bat. So she's hit 2 ground balls, pulled the ball to the right side of the infield. She's a left-handed batter. First pitch, call strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Time call by Coach Brunel. He's just making sure that everybody's clear that he re-entered his right fielder. Jenna Shaw re-entered the ball game. Of course, she was pinch run for by Lindsey Newsom. So Shaw goes back into right. We got a no ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball had to have been a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Bowden shortstop. Bowden center fielder. Here's the pitch, popped up, out towards third. Ramsey James makes the catch, 1 away here in the top half of the 7th.
I guess they ain't going to update the scoreboard.
No, Lady Dawgs 2 outs now, 2 outs away. The other left-handed batter will be Sydney Reeves. She popped up to the shortstop and lined one out in the center. Call strike on the outside corner. So she hit a line drive that Gracie Brunel made a great catch on her last time up. She's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on him. Another one popped up to James. James makes the catch, 2 away. Lady Dawgs 1 out away. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Tristan Gay. She popped up in foul territory to Elle Watson down at first, her first at bat. Flied out to Gracie in center field on a deep fly ball her next at bat. Here's the first pitch to her. Ball a little bit inside. One-0 pitch. Swung on, line to Ramsey James for out number 3. Lady Dawgs take game 1, 2-0 with a big bottom half of the 6th inning and an outstanding pitching performance by Aniston Gano. So the Lady Dawgs are 1-0 here. They'll move on and play the winner of Tryon and I believe that is Telfair County. So Tryon and Telfair's winner. Not sure who won that ball game yet. But your Lady Dawgs have won the ball game 2-0. And we'll move on in the winner's bracket of the Elite Eight. And we'll play this afternoon at 7 o'clock. We'll try to get back on the air. We'll put something on Facebook and let you know when the ball game, what time, and because things change here at these tournaments. They get behind, and we could have weather delays and that sort of thing. But we can put something out, let everybody know when the game will start, and we'll be back live. But once again, we want to thank Mr. Philip Connell and Connell Cabinets Millworks for being our sponsor for these games today. proud to have everybody listening. Not going to be able to get all these shout-outs in for everybody. I'm sorry about that. We're going to have to get off the air. There's other teams going to be coming in here and playing right behind us. But once again, final in game 1, your Lady Dawgs 2, Bowden Lady Red Devils 0. We will talk with you again tonight around 7 p.m.